Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Elodie, like Melody without the M, from Elodie's Crafts and Creations on YouTube. And I'm also on Instagram. If you like what I do, I put a lot more pictures like almost every day, so don't hesitate to just follow me on Instagram as well. Alright, so today I want to make an ephemera folder, like a folio, like a place where I can just put all my stamp stuff. I don't have any with me. I'll show you later. So I thought to use this pad. I bought this at Action for the French people. I think it's a pretty nice pad. It's double-sided, it's cardboardy, it's quite thick, and it's really light, and it's just textures. So my idea for this is just to use this. I'm gonna cut pretty much all the pages to length. I'm gonna use this. I've removed all the pages of this beautiful guide. It's got amazing images that I'm using for some of my journals, and I'm gonna sell some on Etsy as well. And I want to use this as my journal. So these are the pages I have already cut. As you can see, they're pretty like natural tones, very earthy, quite light tones. And I've cut them to size and just so I mean, when I say cut them to size, I've just cut them to this size. I'm just gonna do that right now. I'm gonna write down over here. And then I'm gonna use my paper trimmer. And that's it, done. Next, we're just gonna fold it in half using my bone folder. It's 15 centimeters, and here. Alright, so that's done. So here we have all our pages, all cut to size. It's pretty perfect. I'm pretty happy. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some little transparent pockets. So what I'm gonna use for this is these. These are very transparent. They're quite light. They're easy to use. Problem is, it's very hard to glue them onto paper. So I'm going to sew them with my sewing machine. If you don't have a sewing machine, I think you can tape them with like washi tape or any kind of tape. You can probably use like really good glue, but I would definitely recommend to just sew them. I think it's just the best option. And luckily, since this is 30 centimeters, well, it's exactly the right size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these different sizes for the pockets, ranging from like 1.5 inches or like 3 centimeters to about 5 centimeters. I think that's 2 inches, something like this. So sometimes a bit more, sometimes a bit less, and then I'm just gonna put them on and I will show you how I do that. Okay, let's just cut them. All right, so I'm gonna remove the front here with the little holes. I haven't found a use for these yet. If you have any ideas, let me know. But for now, it's sadly going into the bin. Okay, so this is 1.5 inches, 3 centimeters and a half. I'm gonna cut a few like this. As you've noticed, I have a lot of pockets, so it's sorry, not pockets. I have a lot of pockets to do, a lot of pages, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of these. And the bottom one I'm keeping like this, you know, it's sealed at the bottom, so I'm using that. And I'm leaving the seal on the side as well. Okay, let's just do one a bit smaller maybe, or a bit bigger. Let's do, this is about 5 centimeters. Okay, this is 2 inches, something like that. And the size doesn't really matter. It's really according to your needs, wants, and your stamps, or whatever you're going to put inside your ephemera holder. Now that we've done this, we're gonna take one of our pages, and I'm gonna put it this way so you guys can see, and I'm gonna take one of the bottoms that we've just cut. Over here, and what I'm using is this tape. So this is artist tape. It's pretty cheap, and I'm just cutting little bits like this, and I've just put it here at the bottom so it doesn't move, and over here it's stopped as well. So I'm just doing this, and here I'm securing it, and since it's glued, it's just not gonna go anywhere. Next, we're going to measure. I like to have about 2 centimeters over like space between each pocket. So here we're at 9.5, and I'm just gonna write down 9.5 pretty much everywhere. I like to be rigorous. So 9.5. And a half. Done. Now we can do another pocket. So we're just gonna flip it around. Sorry, let's do it this way so you guys can see better maybe. And we're just gonna match. Can you see the little dot and the bottom of my pocket? So I'm just gonna match these. Make sure it's pretty well put, and then I'm gonna tape it like so. And here I'm going to do the same, and over here as well, like this, and then I'm gonna secure it at the bottom, and I'm gonna do the same on this side. Like so. Next, we can put one of these, or maybe 2 very small ones. Yeah, let's do 2 small ones. Okay, so here we have 2 centimeters over, so that's 17. So let's just put a mark at 17 centimeters. And this is really all up to you. I'm just putting whatever pockets I have. Sometimes I'm just putting small ones, sometimes I'm putting just big ones. I've kind of checked what I have in my stamps in terms of size, and I don't have very big stamps, so I'm not making that many very big pockets. It really depends on what you're going to put in your folder. And now I'm just putting this over here, around. I'm just matching here. And you can't see this, but I'm pulling on the other side as well, the plastic, so that it's pulled tight around my paper. Having issues with tape. Okay. Nope. And I'm putting this on top always because I'm gonna sew the bottom. Okay, and now securing here. And the reason I'm marking every time and making sure it's on the same height on both sides of the paper is because I'm gonna sew everything together. So it has to be exactly the same so that I don't miss one of them. Okay, next let's just add 2 centimeters over again, and so that leaves us with 22 centimeters. That's it. And let's find a thin pocket, maybe a bit smaller, like this one. And let's just put it up there. So again, I'm just gonna pull it tight on both sides, just matching, and taping. And here again, matching and taping. All right, so that's one page done. Now I'm gonna do all the others. So that's gonna take me a while. So I'm not gonna record this because otherwise you're just gonna die of boredom. I've made a few already, like this, and then I'm going to sew. I think I'm gonna sew all the way around with a zigzag stitch, and then I'm just gonna do a single line at the bottom of each of the pockets. That's gonna be either it's the wrong way, and it's gonna be either a single stitch or a zigzag stitch. I'm not sure. I might vary depending on the pages. But I will see you in a minute. Well, for you it's gonna be seconds with all of this done. So wish me luck. Bye guys. Okay, so for you it's been a couple of seconds. For me it's been 2 days. I've had some problems with my machine, and seriously, yeah, big problems. It just didn't want to sew. So I've had to just take it apart and remove everything, and then just clean everything and just figure out what was wrong. And I managed it in the end, but it took me a really long time. Okay, first things first, before I forget, don't put this masking tape here. Just put clear tape, like Scotch tape, because it's really painful to remove it. It just, you know, just breaks and it just doesn't go away. Over here, masking tape is probably the best because it's really easy to remove and it doesn't attack the paper. But over here, Scotch tape is perfect because it's transparent, it's invisible, and if you're annoyed, if you don't like, you know, the shine, well, it really doesn't matter because this is shiny as well, so you won't even be able to tell that it's there, I'm guessing. I haven't done it, but I guess I will next time. Okay, the other reason why it took me so long to make these pages is because I made a lot of pages. I made way too many pages. Okay, so here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13 is not a good number. I'm gonna add this one. And I've removed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because otherwise, if you can see, it's just like, you know, there's like no room for stuff inside this journal, ephemera folder, sorry. So I've removed a few, just some I liked a little bit less. Maybe I'll put this one, and so this is a little bit better. See, I can just, there's a bit more space, so I think this should be fine. Maybe I'll remove a couple more. Yeah, I'll remove 2 so that it's not 13. Let's remove this one. Okay. That should be fine. All right, so let's do this. So this is it for this video about the pages. As you've noticed, I've sewn all the way around first. I didn't sew here because, if you remember, it's a pocket in itself. And then I sew all over here. And on some pages, like not this one for instance, I've sewn vertical lines to make pockets. You won't be able, yeah, you can see this one over here, so we get smaller pockets. So that's what I did. Next step is going to be to just attach them to a spine. So we have this perfect thing. So I'm just gonna use some cardboard and a lot of other tools, and I'm just gonna sew this on top here, and then we're gonna attach it here, and we're also going to do something with this cover. So I will see you in the next video. See you guys, bye!